Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. We got a great show lined up with special guests here, some great pictures. But first, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. We're going to talk about that a lot today, but first, the temperature high 86, low 66, water temperature 75, exactly what we had yesterday. So like I said, this whole week is going good right here at Hump Day, so we're going to have a good week. River reading brought to us by Sandhill Seafood and Restaurant right past Bozeman on Highway 77. River's looking good now. The Apalachicola Bluntstown, looking on the chart, it's about to level off. It's reading at 2.5 this morning. That's an important reading because that's right. It's a little bit ahead of yesterday, but it's very, it get below 3 and all. A lot of people like to fish when it gets below 3. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville, 4.8. It's still got a little bit of drop to it for the weekend, but it's going to hang in there around 4.5 foot for the weekend if you're planning any kind of weekend trip. We got that full moon tonight. It's going to be beautiful, and usually the day of the full moon, we don't catch a lot of fish, but if you catch some fish on a full moon, let me know because it's going to be interesting. Saltwater off freshwater. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn, Greg Brudnick and his staff up there. Always good supporters of Panhandle Outdoors. We're going to have a high tide this morning at 9:15 a.m. and low tide at 7:17. Marine forecast coming out southwest. Guess what? At 10 to 15. All right, it's going to be windy again today. Let's take our break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're going to get caught up some things. Interesting things going on now. Don't forget, tomorrow night, if you're into fly fishing now, every month they have Bill Laminack on Bay Fly Fishers. The May meeting will be the Thursday the 11th. You got stand-up paddleboard. Remember, they meet down there at the clubhouse right behind St. Andrew Baptist Church there, okay? Now, the next picture I want to show you, I always thought this is good. Now, you know how we feel about dogs. Heaven is a place where all the dogs you've ever loved run to greet you. Now, I know every one of you out there know what I'm talking about. So I thought that was a good description. I want to share that with you. Email from Michael Harris with Seasons of Hope, a community service project. Hey, Coach, could you please share this on your show? There's so much more to being an outdoorsman than just going in the woods to hunt. It is so true. We need to keep our resources as clean as we can. This will be the first of many cleanup days we'll be having. Thank you for all you do. God bless you, my friend Michael Harris. And here's what's going on. Seasons of Hope trash pickup. They're going to meet Saturday, May 20th, okay? This is the Seasons of Hope group, and you can join them. It's open to everyone. It's going to be on Highway 12 and Forest Road in the Apalachicola National Forest. And call Michael Harris at 630-8187 if you want to help out on that. So put that on your calendar. All right, I got this in last night. I got a message up. This is Sarah Lambert, 13, granddaughter of Selena Burns. Caught it this weekend with Captain Mel Miller. It was rough, but worth the trip. The snapper weighed 10.2 pounds. Every one of the fish this past weekend for those snapper talked about it was rough, but you can still catch fish now in rough weather. And there's my boy C.J. Hutchison catching a nice king. He and his brother went out and they caught some nice king. Again, you can look at that water until it was rough. Okay, and the last one, I love this one here. Robin Holland sent this in to Panama City Fishing. This young lady has been on Panhandle Outdoors. This is Andrea Wright. Remember about 3 or 4 years ago, 4 years ago, she lost her leg in a hunting accident. Today, she's a senior about to graduate from high school. She's a daily inspiration to a lot of people in our small town over there in Vernon. And never has she stopped doing the things she loves. Andrea Wright, you are my hero. And good job, Andrea. Look at that, fishing out of kayak, freshwater fishing. Good job, we're proud of you. Okay, we've got that. And one announcement too from FWC. This is interesting now. You know how much we talk about quail hunting. We love to go quail hunting with different people each year, and especially in February. With FWC, next season, you can apply for this permit. Now it's going to be over in Santa Rosa County, over the Blackwater Forest, and they have an area set up. And you need to apply for this permit because here's what they're going to do. You're going to get a certain area, a large acreage area to go quail. If you're drawn, you have that land for 7 days. But guess what? You bring your own quail. BYOQ, bring your own quail. You release them there, but you get to hunt them all week, and you can bring up to 3 friends with you, and it only costs $100 for that permit. I'm going to apply. I'm going to get some people bringing a dog or something. That is excellent. You start applying, I think, next Monday, application when you open it up. But stop and think about that. They're going to do it, I don't know how many weeks, like 10 or 12 weeks. So that's a great idea. If you don't have a lot of land to hunt or something, you can apply and take your own quail, take your own dogs up there, and it's yours for like 7 days. I think it's from, I want to say from a Sunday or from a Saturday through the next Friday. Okay? All right, we're going to take a break and come back with our special guest. Welcome back. We're special guest, Alex Murphy. Glad to have you.
Glad to be back.
Haney Technical Center. She's been on before, and Eric Johnson was planning to come on. A welding teacher had been on, and he called, and we got a good trade out. We went from an ugly boy to a pretty girl, so that's a good trade out. Glad to have you.
Glad to be here.
I always check on her family. She's got 2 sons and a husband, of course, and I asked her how the boys doing, all 3 of them. So
that's right.
But,
that's right.
And Carter's about to graduate.
In the fall, yes, sir, he is. And Taylor's back in town working, so they're both doing great things. And
so Carter graduated.
On the path to independence, we hope, sooner than later.
You hope. So Carter is in school over at FSU?
He is, yeah. He just finished up with his finals, so he'll be home for a few weeks.
That's good. I had him in an outdoor way. Great kids and all.
Good.
Anyway, how's your job at Haney?
Going great. Just exciting things happening in Haney, and a great place to work and go to school.
Now, she's just not being politically correct when she says exciting things happening at Haney, because they're really, Haney's always been close to us. Gail, my wife, worked there her whole career, and it was just, so I've known everybody there, and now I still know everybody there.
Sure.
The teachers are really good teachers.
Absolutely. We've got some of the strongest technical training programs, I think, in the Panhandle,
yeah,
for sure.
Vocational ed is special. I have a lot of folks have been in it. Now, we've got some pictures. We're going to show. I want to show this first picture here. This is cool. I love nurses. So tell us about this.
We just had our most recent nursing graduation happened the beginning of the month, and so those are our students that completed the licensed practical nursing program. So they'll be on track to sit for their state board. So that's a huge accomplishment. It's a great program. Our students have one of the highest pass rates in the state for their state board, so we're excited and very proud of them. It's a demanding program, and they endure a lot, so as a group for that many to complete is a great accomplishment.
Well, it needs to be a demanding program because the vocation itself is demanding.
It is.
And it's challenging.
Well, and they've got very specific attendance requirements and a lot of book work, hands-on experience, so it's a great program.
That's really good. Okay, this next picture here, this groundbreaking ceremony. So.
Yes, sir. We received almost $1 million last year from the state legislature, and we're going to be able to expand our nursing program. Right now, we have not been able to admit nearly as many students as we would like to because of the limited facilities. So we're renovating a new building on campus, and it should be ready in August, so we're excited that that's going to allow more students to be admitted, and then we'll hopefully be able to add some additional programs in the medical field.
And it's a growing program, like I said, you just can't get enough people in there.
Yeah, healthcare is just going to continue to be.
Across America, with of course, the baby boomers and all like us, and we need more and more help every year.
Absolutely, that's right.
And it's just there's not enough people in the field.
No, and we have some great community partners with the medical community that help support that program, and it's a great undertaking. We're excited.
I was looking at this picture here. I know almost everybody in there. I got a kick looking at the school board members and all of them, and they're not going to work too much on that one shovelful.
Hey, listen. Some of them, I don't know if you can see, but there was some dirt flying up in the air.
I see Joe Wayne in there, and Neves, and then over here I see Bill Husfeld, Bill.
And we had Senator Gaynor there.
Yeah, and, George Gaynor.
Representative Jay Trumble would have been there, but his daughter had to be born that day, so I don't, he had priorities.
I guess that's a little more important.
Yeah. But
all right, this is a great story here. Our Marine students retrofitted a boat for a fellow student that had to have his foot amputated. Tell us that story.
We had a student he's currently enrolled in the program, he's on a medical leave right now, who had a injury, and the doctor said the best option for him was to have an amputation. So that was going to cause some challenges. He has a John boat, and obviously you can't stand as easily with that injury.
Yeah.
So they retrofitted the boat for him and tried to make it somewhat of a surprise. His wife was involved a little bit, but put in a center console, modified some of the electrical components, and so now he's already been able to go out on it, and he will be back in the fall. He's got just a few months to finish up the program, and it was just a heartfelt undertaking that the students financially took it on, found some people to help, and just really went above and beyond. It was a great story.
That was a great testimony of the caliber of people what kind of heart they have, and all those guys standing back there. I love that picture. And
yeah, great students.
That's what ties them outdoors, because outdoors, we're talking about it being so special to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then when you do something like that, and I know that was appreciated. All right, now this is a good story here. This is Jared Snow of the welding technology. So tell us about this picture.
Well, welding just continues to have, a lot of publicity with the expansion of the Coast Guard contract with Eastern and several other things happening in our country. So on an ongoing rotation, many of our students go and do these tests with different employers. This was for the National Boiler Service, and so we took a group of our students over to Niceville, and this young man, Jared Snow, they have 5 hours to do a certain testing, protocol. And I'm not that technical to know exactly what the welds were, but there were some very specific welds, and they require their people to inspect them. And he finished it in 2 hours and 45 minutes. He was allowed up to 5 hours, and he nailed every single weld perfectly. It was just a record for them.
If you know anything about welding, I mean, there's just different categories. And there's sloppy welding and good welding, then there's excellent welding.
Well, there's many variables, and this organization, they pay very well, so they demand very, very perfect welds when they do assessments. But we had 8 other students that also passed many of the sections, and over 5 passed all of them. So it's great accomplishments. So
yeah, that's something to be really proud of. And like I said, with Eastern Marine with that Coast Guard contract, that's going to really, and I just want to encourage folks all throughout the Panhandle, some young men and women who might want to consider welding.
Absolutely. We have women in all of our programs,
yeah.
and we have men in the non-traditional nursing and cosmetology. So if you have a passion to pursue a career, it's available for you.
Okay, so we know welding strong, we know nursing strong. What are some other programs?
Oh, I mean, all of our programs are strong. Some just get a little more attention based on what's
strong,
going on.
I mean, a lot of people just flying into them.
We are dealing with some new challenges at Haney. Many of our programs are remaining full, so it becomes a little bit more challenging for people in the community to get registered. We will start registering again in the fall at the end of July, actually July 24th if you're a new student.
Okay.
So, our Aviation Academy, which is where you learn to be an airframe and power plant mechanic, is another program now with GKN coming to Bay County. There's going to be, I hope, even more attention for that aerospace industry.
Yeah.
And we have our cosmetology program is a great program, provides many opportunities for people, massage therapy, certainly auto mechanic, and the auto collision program is another great. And then the staples would be always the medical admin program and accounting operations, digital design, computer systems, just so many great opportunities.
Plethora of programs.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And we even service, students that need help getting their GED, adult basic education. So even if someone is a little bit intimidated because maybe life happened and they couldn't finish school, we want to talk to them, and we have some amazing success stories of people that perhaps were older, or some young people that just had some choices that caused them to delay getting a high school diploma. So we want to help them be successful as well too.
Oh, very good, very good. And I know cosmetology has been in effect a long time, and we need some good cosmetologists, because there are a lot of people out there that need some help. Some of your viewers need some makeovers. I'm talking about some of you guys now, not you girls. But anyway, I know the cosmetology, those ladies have really done a really wonderful job.
They do, and we offer discounted rates for people in the community. They just offered free haircuts for the firefighters last week. So
I know. Sometimes my mother, I would take my mom when she lived with us. I would take her down there to get her hair fixed.
Yeah,
and, it was really special, and also the auto collision that's going to be steady. You always get a steady job, auto collision.
Certainly, and auto service as well. Those are all very much in demand, and certainly for students that really master those skills, they'll never hurt for positions in that industry.
But we'll get him out of welding. I always get a kick out of it. There's so many things. I wish as a young man I would learn welding, had a little, because they make some of these little portable things now where you can almost take it home and all. But you can so many things you can do as a welder yourself. You can make your own tree stands. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you work on your boat trailer. There's so many things that you can do in welding.
I forgot to mention another one, which is a huge program, is the HVAC. Obviously, you know, that is high demand in North Florida, but obviously all over the country with just everybody. When the air conditioner doesn't work, they're going to pay whatever they can to get that up and running. And so that's...
Can you come, please?
Exactly.
We're going to take a last break. We'll be right back with Alex. Okay, welcome back here with Alex Murphy from Haney Technical Center. Let's look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outrigger. Looking on the screen there, we're looking at 12:15 and 2:15, and then right after lunch, 12:37 and 2:37. So if you tell your boss you want to take a 2-hour lunch and go catch a couple of fish and eat them for supper tonight. All right, I got a couple of announcements. Shad-Eye Director Staff, the annual brim tournament down at Howard Creek. I got the information right here. Now, it's going to be Saturday, May 27th. We've got about 2 weeks for that, and it's going to be $30 a boat. It's going to be kicking off at 7 a.m., weigh in at 3 p.m. This is a brim tournament now. They have a ball down there. It is, and you would be amazed at the number of people that fish this. And I don't know if you know the folks down at Howard Creek, but that is certainly a crew of fine folks down there. So you call, I'll put the numbers on later, but just go and put that on your the fish plates. They're going to serve fish plates at $10 per plate. It's going to be at the upper landing pavilion. You have 2 boat landings down at Howard Creek, and that is they have $10 plate, and that's some fresh fish. Okay, so that's going to go and put that on the calendar, and I'll give you some numbers and all to call people. The brim tournament, and they're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Also, we got Mother's Day weekend coming up, so I know y'all have taken care of all your presents, and I know you're going to have a big Mother's Day.
We'll see.
We hope so. Boys are the world's worst about thinking about that. That's why I'm reminding y'all to tell those boys, the girls are really good about taking care of moms. Those boys, they love their mom with all their heart, and they say, oh no, on Saturday night. They'll say, oh no, I got to run get mom something. But anyway, so we're going to make sure you get the word out to the boys about doing that. But we're going to we're going to give away, check this out. Some lucky mom today, or a female, okay, we're going to draw our names. This is a lightweight, latest fishing rod, really nice. We're going to give this away today.
Awesome.
Alex, I'm going to let you draw it real quick. And if we draw a boy's name, we're just going to put it back in there. So if we can't tell, it's because sometimes Lindsay's the boy's and the girl's name. So anyway, draw this name out and see what we do. Who do we have?
Oh, I did get a
How about that?
Martha Bostic.
Martha Bostic from Lynn Haven.
Congratulations.
You know what? I'm going to put this right here. Martha, congratulations. Martha, not just a mom, she's a grandmom also.
Awesome.
Okay, so very good. Martha Bostic. All right, now let's look at, we got some exciting things coming up. Speaking of Haney, we got this weekend.
This weekend is our golf tournament on May 13th.
Okay, look on your screen. Look at there. Now this is a nice one.
It is. We are excited to host our annual golf tournament. Peden is our premier sponsor, and it's going to be a 1 o'clock shotgun start up at Sunny Hills. Lunch starts at 12. We've got a delicious barbecue lunch that will be provided for all the golfers, and all of the proceeds go for Haney scholarships for our students, because many people don't realize that about 90% of the students that enroll in our facility have to receive some type of financial assistance. So this is a way of us helping generate some additional funds, and it's a great day. Sunny Hills has a great course. We have a lot of some prizes, a lot of fellowship, and it's a great day. And
what happens if someone gets a hole-in-one?
Well, we actually have a very impressive golf cart that was donated by Battery Source. It's almost, I think, right under $7,000. So
wow,
if somebody gets a hole-in-one, they can win that. And then we have prizes for the first, second, and third place teams, and some other little fun activities that'll be taking place. But it's only $60.
Yes.
And as I said, that includes lunch, and we have a goodie bag, and so it should be a great day.
That's a great deal.
Yeah.
And bottom line, I was talking about doing things with other folks and helping them out. This is a great opportunity, and we have a lot of outdoorsmen who are golfers and slash outdoorsmen. So we'd like to see some of y'all up there. It's going to be really, really good. And like 90% of the kids at Haney.
Yeah, and we do really appreciate the community support because we couldn't do this without their help. So if anybody wants to play, they can call the campus this week, 767-5500. And if for some reason they can't get in touch with us, please still show up. We'll have, we'll be prepared for extra golfers that haven't registered. And if they have any other questions, we have information on our Facebook page. And we'll just be excited to have them participate.
And that's good stuff. Like I say, that's going to go back and help the kids on scholarships and all. And you never know what kind of little bit of help, how far that goes.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I know you've seen it there too.
Oh, firsthand. I mean, there are life-changing stories of students that and many of them, ironically, are sponsors of the event many years later. So they've had the successes and they see the value of paying it forward, and a lot of great community partners as well that are supporting Haney.
Yeah, I know you get students at all ages too there.
We do. Our average age is about 26, but we have students that can be as young as 16, and then there's not really an age limit. So it really is based on your physical ability and what you can do. So yeah. Anybody that wants to come out and take a tour, we're glad to come in and talk to them about Haney. A lot of students have no idea what we offer. A lot of people in the community have no idea what we offer. And I just promise people, if you come out and see some of our labs, you will leave thinking, oh my gosh, I had no idea we had opportunity here in Bay County.
So GED or welding or just everything.
Oh, yes. And our website, if you Google Haney, you can see more information on the specific programs, but some have very specific requirements. Some, are easily, they have more, not easily, but they're more admissible without certain requirements. So it just depends. So we really have something for everybody.
Yeah, and I always got to enjoy I have some students, one of that Mosley, I had students that were at Haney and at Mosley together.
We still have that?
I still have that,
Yeah.
and that was so good. I call them my hybrid students.
We have several. We actually have a young man from Mosley this year that's going to be completing the aviation program at the same time. He'll be getting his high school diploma.
Yeah.
He'll have a few weeks after he graduates to finish up, but some cosmetology students are doing the same thing.
Yeah, those too.
Yeah, so exciting opportunities for
we appreciate you coming on this morning, standing in for
your support.
Eric. He's slacking. He did have some work to do.
He is working hard. Yeah, he's making great things happen for our welding program.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great week.
You too. All right, folks, thank you all for watching Panhandle Outdoors. We got a big show lined up. We're going to have some marine biologists from the FWC come on the show and talk about some fishes, okay? So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day today. Do something good for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.